Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash. Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it. I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to Slayers. Makes them think they're grander than the peasant sitters they are. Do your job quickly and do it well. We need to destroy this dragon knight as soon as possible.
Good day, Dragon Slayer. Welcome to Broken Valley.
I greet you, Slayer. Indeed I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis. We saw it high up in the vicinity of the locked temple. The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honor of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Riverlon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers under the command of Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. By all means.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer. I'm doing my rounds, see?
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine American wine? Welcome, traveller. I am Lamotte, travelling merchant. Whatever it is you need, I have just the thing. I hail from Rivertown, where I work most of the time, but Adaroth and Broken Valley are always on my yearly trader route. It's a dangerous life, this, the travelling merchant business, but the New Order provides good protection most of the time. Much needed protection, I dare say. Bandits and highwaymen are a real menace in the valley, not to mention the wyverns in the Oribus fjords. Come again. Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug. Have you read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
I committed a sin, Father. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Confession is the first step towards redemption, child. Make amends and you shall be forgiven.
What can I do for you? Can't say I have, no. You could call it that. Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar. Blast, I forgot my belt under my bed in the barracks again. Yeah, bye.
Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great winds. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. So it seems. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower. As a slayer, you will probably have heard of him. His name is Lovis. Ah, I thought you would. Now, here's why I talked to you about this. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you will find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I wish you the best of luck. Well, not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Heron. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley, where he lives in his cave home. Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff confessing some petty theft or prank. May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
Here lies Father Paul, finally where everybody wanted him. Here lies Bessie, the first pig interred with full burial rites, just as Folo wished it. Here lies Stan, inscription pending. Here lies little Gracie. Her grave serves as a reminder to us all, trolls are not big cuddly teddy bears.
What are you coming around here for, if you'll not help me?
I enjoy gloating, Folo. You should try it sometime.
Miserable man. I bet you never felt affection for a thing in your life.
That's right, Folo. I never even stay for breakfast.
It's honourable. Just leave me be.
Hey there, Dragon Slayer. I'm Richard of Alaroth. Care to make some extra money? The best. I am a champion of Alaroth, defender of the Healer City. We're garrisoned inside the city and keep a large presence in the Orobas fjords. You won't find better soldiers in Riveron, Slayer. Not even those of your order, I might add. Certainly not those New Order softies. Them and their damned devoutness. Just go find something to kill already. Why, because of the source, of course. It is a magical stream of water that heals every wound. What do you think is the main ingredient of those little red potions you have? Yes, the source is the pride and joy of the city, and has survived the 2 Alaroth slaughters and the last war with Damien. Long may she run, Slayer. Hail the source, and hail Alaroth. The last dragon was dispatched well before my time, and nowhere near Broken Valley, so I doubt a dragon knight will turn up here. I specialize in tracking down and exterminating goblins. Obviously, there are plenty of the little bastards to go around, so I'll pay you for every goblin heart you bring me. These peasants are so gullible. The hearts they fetch me are worth 3 times as much back home. That's the spirit! Bring me the hearts, and coin will follow. Ah, you're back. What news? And you, Slayer?
Go on, some Slayer. Please listen. I'm in desperate need of help. It's me pigs, you see. The new order impounded 3 of them. But they're my pets and were never intended to be eaten. They say there's a famine somewhere, but I don't want to lose me little ones. Oh, bless you, Slayer. The pigs are over at Jackson's farm. Whisper Rosebud in Mark Kevin's ear, and they'll move to a safe location. Bessie, my poor pig. She was too young to die. My Bessie. You're back. My pigs, are they safe? I haven't heard the rumours, of course, but I don't believe naught till I see it. Please, hurry. They'll be sent away shortly.
Welcome to me home, Slayer. Thanks, we have indeed. A fine spot to live is this. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivlon, with them demon kind and necro dancers and their horrors. But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley, not in a million years. I wonder if Folo loves them blasted pigs more than me. Certainly sees more of them. Aye, we have that. Mind you, if it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. Me husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat 'em. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Boar get their chops in time. Silly man. Imagine becoming a pig farmer and not wanting to butcher the things. Aye. Bye. Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not all like that champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell. I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm. With an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious. But Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Why did I have to lose my coin purse in the chapel? I just hope I can sneak back in before Father Dominic collects it. Enjoy your stay.